Hello everybody, welcome back. It's RK Craig here, doing our Let's Play of Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition. We're here with Tally and Rex, about to jump down here and take care of the guests. Get the ship disconnected from the building here and look
A
into help.
one-way drop, Commander Shepard.
Yes it is, Tal. And look to help Zeus Hope Colony. So let's get into it.
Damn it! I'm so sorry. I thought you were Geth, or one of those Baron.
What? People lately with the itchy trigger fingers, man. I mean, I get it, they're not soldiers though, but yeah. Yeah, it's alright.
You're safe now. But why were you here in the first place?
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running, and I stayed to back up data.
Oof.
Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on, and the power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
Man, how important really was that data though that you... I mean, if it wasn't for Shepard showing up yet, you virtually threw your life away. That's alright, we're gonna look into, helping you out here. Don't worry.
We'll get you out as soon as we find out what the Geth are after.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
To the what?
I'm here for the Geth. It's very important that I find out what they're after.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
Thorian? What is that exactly?
It's an indigenous life form. Exogeny was studying it.
Tell me more.
I need more information. I need to know why the Geth are after this Thorian.
I might be able to, but not with those Geth crawling around everywhere. Look, we need to get out of here, past that field.
Yep, fair enough.
Do you know how we can shut it down?
No, not exactly. But I think the Geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables everywhere. You could follow those cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
Tell me more about this creature.
Tell me what you know about the Thorian.
I really don't know that much about it. I think it's some kind of plant being. I know it's very old. Thousands of years even.
Alright, what? You have any info about this Geth attack?
Why do you think the Geth would be interested in the Thorian?
It's just a plant. I don't know why the Geth would care. Exogeny was studying it, but I don't think they found anything special.
Alright, Shep and her personal questions.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a research assistant for Exogeny. I came here with my mother. I don't even know if she made it out alive.
She did.
She's with some others from the colony. She's safe for now.
She's alive? Oh, thank God. I thought I was the only one left. Please, Commander, just get that field down so I can see my mother again.
I'm on it. I've got to get moving.
You stay put. I'll go open some doors.
Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors. Good luck with that field.
Yep, thanks. It's got to be a little scary, but I mean, okay. I mean, man, were we not here, she'd have been devoured alive. And if somehow she managed to, fend them off, the guess sooner or later we're gonna find her down here.
Hey, as soon as you go, I'm gonna find a place to hide.
All right, checking
You
in.
stay put. I'll go open some doors.
Good luck with that field.
Man, I gotta try and do. Whoops, didn't mean to drop down like that. Man, I'm gonna have soaking wet feet. Would you? Are these suits pretty sealed from letting water in on them? Probably so. But I gotta do a better job of of using more of my different options there while in attack and using my teammate like slowing things down and doing it. I always just kind of want to act fast and just do the quick buttons, and also of switching up my weapon. I get stuck on one weapon, I just stick with it. Like I gotta switch it up, especially when they come running in close. I'll just stick with this, or once I'm using a pistol, I just keep using it. It's like, man, gotta do a bit better job of mixing that up.
Stupid machine! Access encrypted files! No, I don't want to review protocol.
Gotta love this part where the VI pretty much alerts him to our presence and
Can't you get straighten this thing out?
puts our lives in danger. Gotta like that. Because you can't just, they won't even let you. Yeah, they won't let me.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
Aw, man, see? Oh. Got him.
Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden.
Oh no.
Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can I do for you?
Yep, I'm gonna get reprimanded. Alright. No, I think we understand why it thinks we're Elizabeth. It's reading off the ID. I need answers.
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
Go on.
Tell me everything you told the Krogan.
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
Zeus Hope?
What does Zoo's Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
I mean, I think by saying this, Shepard obviously has a strong feeling there of intuition leading her to this.
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The Zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
So you had a control group?
Are you saying Exogeny knew its people were getting infected?
It was deemed necessary to assess the true potential of species 37.
Damn.
That's why they were acting so strange.
Your pilot should be warned.
Yep.
Joker! Come in, Joker! Damn it! That field's blocking us.
We've got to drop that shield and get back to the outpost.
Yeah, no kidding.
VI, tell me about the field surrounding the facility.
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
Tell me more about the Thorian.
Tell me about the Thorian.
Species 37 was discovered several weeks ago when a small team was infected with spores while examining ruins near the Zoo's Hope outpost. The outpost was quarantined immediately, and study of the infection began. Within 21 days, 58% of colonists exhibited altered behavior. Within 28 days, 85%.
How big is this thing?
What's the size of this thing?
The Thorian appears to be a diffused creature. Its cognitive abilities are centered in large nerve bundles, but it receives data from kilometers of meandering tendrils. We have discovered bundles
Wow.
approximately 1 meter in diameter, but these seem insufficient to coordinate the massive sensory potential it possesses. It may simply process such stimulation slowly, or perhaps there is a nerve cluster of a greater magnitude we have not yet encountered.
I do gotta wonder though, if at the end here when we kill it, basically, do we really kill it? Is that just, one portion of it. If it went on, goes on for kilometers, who knows? Like, it doesn't seem like they understand fully the full scale of this thing. So I mean, there may be several portions that are just like that we end up killing. I don't know. I'm just speculating, obviously, but makes you wonder. Especially when Mass Effect 2, we see that some of the colonists are still feeling its effects. So I mean, I don't know. Curious. Does it have any level of intelligence?
Is it intelligent? Can I reason with it?
The Thorian does not exhibit the focused behavior of a predator. The release of spores is an act of survival, not aggression. It does trigger advanced behaviors in the humans it enslaves, but we have yet to discover whether it recognizes or is capable of recognizing humans as more than tools. It is sufficiently alien as to defy classification at this time.
And this is something that I really do love about this first game. Man. Like, this Thorian is very much an alien being that like definitely like digs into your imagination and makes you like, I don't know, it's really well done. Where might I find it?
Where's the center of this thing?
The Thorian is present as a weave of tendrils across much of the lower surface of Feros. Observation of enslaved subjects suggests there may be key clusters that are tended by thralls. Unfortunately, direct observation of species 37 is limited, or non-existent.
And I think we've heard that somehow through the spores it's, building control on people.
Do you know how the creature controls its slaves?
The will subversion manifests as intense pain if directives are ignored. The effect is severe enough that subjects are soon conditioned against even minor thoughts of rebellion. Observation suggests the Thorian views its thralls in a utilitarian way. Care is apparently taken to avoid injuring them, much as a craftsman avoids damaging his tools. As long as no action is taken against the creature's objectives, the subjects are free to pantomime a normal existence until specifically tasked with something.
Pretty amazing. What can you tell me about the Geth?
What do you know about the Geth?
I have no specifics on the Geth as they relate to this facility. All sensors have been purposely decommissioned since their arrival.
What about your company, Exogeny?
I want to know about Exogeny Corporation.
Exogeny Corporation is at the forefront of human expansion in the new galactic economy, funding colonial development and securing resource rights to ensure our progress as a species. Further inquiries regarding company policy may be directed to Consumer Information Services during regular business hours.
And who's in charge of this facility?
Who's in charge here? Who organized the research?
All decisions about local resource analysis and acquisition are made by on-site management, deferring to the board of directors only when seasonal quotas are missed or exceeded. Individual employee records are confidential.
What about, quote-unquote, me, Elizabeth?
Please access my personal files.
Elizabeth Bainham, Research Assistant, Biomedical Division, Security Level 4 exemption. You are currently under probation due to disagreements with management over established company policy. These sanctions may be lifted if your next evaluation is more agreeable.
And why was I sanctioned?
What triggered the probation?
You were marked as combative about the operations of the Zoo's Hope project, specifically regarding the handling of the infected colonists. As a result, you were tasked with monitoring the safety of the colonists for the duration of the observation.
Good on Elizabeth. She exhibited some set of morals and principles, trying to stand up for the people there.
That's enough for now.
Going to standby mode.
All right. In we go. There is a little part where I get a little confused on which, oh, not yet here. On where we go for that guy's,
The Geth use these claws to anchor their ships to the sides of buildings.
I like their docking style, but how do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
It will be difficult. We can check the other claws for weaknesses, but the Geth are very thorough.
The area where we're supposed to look for Gavin's info on which way to take, and I get a little bit twisted, turned around. We'll find it. We'll get there. I thought we could make some type of observation. Oh yeah. There we go.
What is this place? Almost looks like the Geth built themselves some kind of church.
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
Is it natural to think that? Holly hopping again. She's getting nervous energy. Ready to get to work here. Wasn't enough. Where'd it go? Oh, right above. Alright. I'll have you go ahead and do a pull on him. Right. Oh.
Think we got him, Commander.
I think we did, Tal. Right here, see this is the part. I don't remember if that's the way to Gavin's or if this is the way to and that leads forward to the mission. Remember, I'm thinking that this is the way to Gavin, but we shall see. Let me go ahead and and it's a tough spot. There's quite a few Krogan. Yeah, this is it. Put them on the ground. Got another one. Man. Krogan in this first game are no joke, man. Alright. Let's take a look here. Seems like we're getting anything off this sucker smoking. Alright. You are really lucky, bud. Honestly, I was not smoking a lot, but with that, the way it was looking, there's no way I would have touched that in real life. I kept my distance from touching that machine. Sparks flying out of it. Alright. Ah, I see a way that hopefully I can remember. Arrow. Pointing that way. Continue the main plot. I remember the side that don't. That's for the side mission. Hopefully I'll remember that. Down that way. Killed them 3 Krogan. I don't want to have to repeat that. We handled it alright, but Krogan can always be tough. I do wish they would have kept that as well in the other 3 games, man. Krogan are nerfed a bit in the other 2, I'd say. And this first one, they are fierce. But there I go, using the what do you call it, sniper rifle when they're that close, but on the ground. Nice. Oh, thanks, guys. I hadn't even seen that one. We got stuff to blow up, though. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Alright, what we got here? What are these? I'm not sure. Alright. Got us a side mission. I think there might be one or two more still on the other side to collect. At least one, I think. Maybe two.
Same as before, we don't have the ordnance to blow this claw. Let's keep looking.
That's a big boy back there. See if we little pistol.
This is interesting, Commander Shepard. Containment lab of some kind.
There's no armoring to tear up even one claw, and that ship is gone.
Okay. Can't see why I don't remember that. That there's actually a quick draw button though, where you switch holding down the X button will allow you to switch back and forth from your last weapon. That's all I need to do. I'll get better at this game someday, guys. Maybe when I beat it for the 50th time. But we shall see. Alright, here we go. Side mission. Final system. Alright. Before we get to that, there's a little bit of stuff right over here. How's Rick's armor doing? Let's see, Rick. Got on pretty good armor. No, man. Some more Colossus. He's in good shape, alright. Shoddy. Wait. That's all I've got on your shoddy though? I mean, that's pretty good. But I can't believe I don't have any other items on your, any other mods on it. To remedy that here in just a second, team. Oh yeah, well, same one, but a bit better. Yep. All right. Well, you know what? I don't want you. I'm gonna keep you off of explosive rounds now, anyway. Because once we get to Sue's Hope, I don't want you guys We don't want to do splash damage. A little inferno round, that's fine. Excuse me, I got a cough. Sorry about that. All right. I might just go with the high level combat sensor. Combat optics. Alright. Oh man, I have been having to use it after shit. Assault rifle, my god. Sorry, man. I'm sorry. Alright, that's well, that didn't fire too many shots without getting overheated. That's a bit better, but for now, I'll go with that. And that's good. That's the Geth one, but that has no mods able to go on it whatsoever. That's the Spectre one. The accuracy is far better. Slightly worse in terms of damage and in shots per second. That's a pretty good jump though in terms of accuracy, man. 27%. We'll go with that. And again, I'm not gonna let you go with high explosive rounds. Hopefully I'll remember to set everybody back to this once we get into that. Those are my favorite. Yeah, and the optics, and then give them some stability. Yeah, you're doing pretty. That's pretty good one. I don't. I got two, so yeah, I can give you one. Don't save it for Liara otherwise, but I need to look at tally. Sorry, guys. Bear with me here. Whoops. Yeah, that's the same thing, and that's pretty good actually. Scotty, that's actually really damn good. Inferno round, that's good. See on her pistol. Okay, I'm gonna move that just in case she uses it. Pretty damn good Omni tool. Yep. Alright, go ahead and save. Wait, I need to take the explosive rounds off of mine now. I just want to do it now because I could very likely forget once we're going towards Zeus Hope, and I don't want to do that. Because my explosive rounds really seem to have that splash damage, man. Okay. Memory serves, we want to get it to 31 PSI, I think. We'll see. 31 and 34.
Not much force across the whole system. Is there some way to isolate it on a single door?
Threw it on the ground.
Very good. The field barring the exit will be down. Now we can go deal with this Thorian creature.
This was my kind of mission. kill a bunch of Geth, and end things off with a huge crash.
Hell yeah.
I hope that ship was full of those Geth bastards.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander, talk to me.
This is shore
Is
party.
that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
It's pretty harsh when ship goes with this. I mean, he tells them to just like straight up start shooting people if you must, but sit tight, man.
They can't do any real damage. We're on our way back. Just hold your position.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just wait right here for you, Commander.
All right, I'm gonna stay close.
This place will be crawling with Geth in a minute. Keep together and we'll get out of here in one piece.
Coming. Only shoot him as a last resort, Joker. All right, backtrack we go.
That's the last of them.
Tag him and tag him. Move on, team. Back we go. What did I just miss? Yep. I'm pretty cool. Go and you get around. No, just Miss Elizabeth here at the end. Oh, there she is.
There you are. We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
First thing first.
I need some answers. You knew more about the Thorian than you let on.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message.
Man, they don't care.
I never meant for this to happen.
I think she's a good person, but it's not her fault for, not being as cynical as I am. It's like, I don't think that company gives two shits, lady. Anyway, I believe you.
You did what you could. I'll help them if you can tell me where to find the Thorian.
The Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked. The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
Smart move.
But why are the Geth after the Thorian? What could Saren want with it?
Well, it does have unique mind control capabilities. That's what Exogeny was interested in.
Normandy to shore party, come in.
Yep.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
Great.
You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
Alright. I don't think there's any more between here and the Mako, but let's see if my Mako automatically got turned around or not. Nope, it tells I parked it. Very nice. Alright, Elizabeth. Let's all hop in. And once again, we're gonna just zoom past best we can. Obviously, if we gotta shoot something on the way, we will, but try and get back as quickly as we can. Put that one right on the chin. It'll make that much sense for us to stop and get in shootouts when there's no XP to be done. There's no story reason. We have to defeat all of them. Well, I don't remember that being there. That's kind of blocking my road. Take that
Is there anybody?
funky position.
Is there anyone picking this up?
Get away from that radio!
What was that all about?
We're going to get a save real quick. No, it won't even let me.
This is Juliana Bainham of Feros Colony. Please help us.
There we go. All right.
What's wrong? Stop! Stop the rover!
All right. I can put away my gun here. You can, of course, shoot this dude, and it is a bit satisfying because he's such a freaking douche. But we'll see how this plays out.
You can't do this, Jong.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you!
Cover's blown.
Shepard, damn it. I knew it was too much to hope the Geth would kill you.
Oh
I
man.
found some interesting facts about you in the Exogeny database. I know what you did during the Blitz, but your heroics aren't needed here.
Why would you say that out loud? It was too much to wish that about them killing me, man. Like, it's not the smartest move, but let them go.
Not this time, Jong. You need to back down and let them go.
You don't understand, it's not that easy. Communications are back up. Exogeny wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
Yeah, the Thorian.
Are you gonna tell them about the Thorian, or should I? The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zoo's hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a few colonists.
I don't think this is Chipper killing him, but she's gonna kind of lay it down for this guy. If she does, she does here. I'm not gonna be too bothered, but
You're a bean counter, Jong. I'm a Spectre. Tell me, how good are those odds?
Spectre, it's a load of crap. There aren't any human specters. Right?
Is that
Yeah.
really a chance you're willing to take, Jong?
Exogeny will send more assayers. They'll know what happened.
will they?
Tell them the Geth destroyed the Thorian.
Yeah, but the infected colonists can't be here when the company men come.
You can't just kill the colonists. It's not their fault.
If you kill only the Thorian, it might be enough to stop the infection. Maybe.
Yeah, that does sound logical.
It's worth a try, but I don't know if I can avoid harming the colonists.
There has to be another way.
Maybe there is. Come and talk to me before you leave, Commander.
Just make sure there's no evidence when you're done. You shouldn't be wasting time. Deal with the Thorian.
I'm glad you've decided to help us. I think there's a way to avoid killing the colonists.
Yeah, I hope so.
What'd you have in mind? I think you could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
And when I get infected as well?
Releasing clouds of nerve gas doesn't seem like a particularly good idea. It's not like it's weapons grade. The insecticide we use in the grow labs contains trace amounts of tetraclopine, a neuromuscular degenerator. If their nervous systems are already weakened, it may act as a paralyzing agent.
If we must consider it, drop it in a concussion grenade.
Yep. I'm on it.
Sounds good. I'll do what I can. Excellent. Thank you so much, Commander.
My men will keep everyone safe here. If you're going, it should be soon.
I gotta stick with her further.
Please try to avoid hurting the colonists. Use the nerve agent I gave you, if you can.
It's almost time, isn't it? Maybe
Oh.
we can free our friends after all. I have to help them. It's my fault this happened.
Yep, like I said, she's a good egg. All right, Gavin.
Any luck finding my workstation out in the ruins?
Yep.
I managed to find the data and transfer it to your OSD.
That's very good news indeed. Thank you.
No problema.
I was there anyway. It was the least I could do.
Well, I appreciate it. Here, you've certainly earned this. Thanks again, Commander.
Yep. All right. Hold it down, folks. We'll be cleaning this mess up here real shortly. Okay. Need to go into Thorian to our grenades. Thing is easy here too is to when you do this to forget you run around using this for a while after the fact. Hopefully I'll remember to change that back as well. It's about saving. Yep, and I'm gonna try of course to save everybody, but if I don't, I don't. I'm not gonna reload or anything and try and get it perfect. I want it to be, but it will be what it will be. Let's see too if I end up with this bug I've been getting. I'm gonna say maybe like the last, I don't know, 6 to 8 times I've played where when Spy Dan shows up at the end, he's invisible and all you'll see is the gun. You'll hear him his dialogue, but he's invisible for some reason. Hopefully that's not the case here. It'll play normally, but I kind of have my doubts that it will. It'll probably likely be invisible, so you'll have to just use your imagination. All right. Let's see. A walk. Some ugly suckers. They sure go
That
pop.
thing was not one of the colonists. No amount of infection could have done that.
Careful not to harm any of the colonists.
No hitting the colonists, even if the Thorian makes them fire on us. That's what the gas grenades are for.
As you would have it, Commander Shepard.
Now you don't have to use gas grenades. Yeah, that's all right. You can also do melee attacks. Yep. Well, I better get up there to them and just knock them all out. Come on, knock out. Right?
Incoming!
Alright.
Think we're good, Commander.
Wasn't really wanting to, wasn't wanting to do melee, get the sniper rifle out, really. Well, it worked out. I did have to throw frickin' two grenades, though. If I can remember, once we go down into the Thorian area, I will put back one of the explosive rounds. To put them things on the ground is a big help. Punching. There we go. I forget why they showing him targeting. All right. And these guys like the Arachni, they will, what? Oh. Yeah, see, he didn't knock out completely. Glad you guys didn't shoot him. Good on you. Yeah, like the Arachni, they, their poison will go right past your shield. Get a resupply of our grenades there, but I'll do that after we knock these folks out. Wait, where did the person go? Tyler, did you kill him? I'll just go ahead and replenish my grenades. Seen that the other day, watching back on the video that there was that on there. I was like, can we actually go in there? I'll look again later, just to see. I gotta hit that in this. I thought just killing the last Thorian creeper kind of did that, but yeah, that's what I gotta do is hit that button. Alright. I think everybody's alive, wasn't it? Was 18 always, right? Alright, let's see if Ghost Fidan shows up. Yeah, he's there so far.
To fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain.
Nice. Yeah, before he was disappearing on me.
I'm supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me.
Yeah, good on this dude, man.
It wants me to stop you, but
resisting to the end.
I won't!
Pretty brutal, but good on him. That sucks, man. I mean, he, in the end, he proved to be a stand-up guy, trying to do the best for this community, but that lockdown over there, you know, we can't get back right to our ship if we want to just bail. Not that we would, but just out of curiosity. They put a slab up to stop any guests, but obviously to stop the player from leaving. Okay. Now I can change up my gear before we head down. And go with explosive rounds again. Yep. And in our rounds, and in our grenades. Mix those in. Oh yeah, I got a big wreck. Explosives. So then your oh my god, backing out. Tally. No, that's not what I meant. Pistol and in her shot. Alright. Ready to take down some Thorian creepers. Let's go. Yeah. Got my A-team with me. Two renegade. Is that because of the dialogue choice or because I did accidentally kill one person? I hope not. I hope not. Alright. Let's see here. There's that big nasty.
Alright, we just need to find this creature and determine what it... Kila. What is that?
That's large.
We are gonna need bigger guns.
Jaws reference. We're gonna need a bigger boat. That thing is definitely nasty. How awful for her, man.
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
Yeah, I'd like to try and make a deal.
You gave something to Saren. Something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
I mean, I'm considering here, like, obviously I do want them to let the colonists go, but they're innocent people that are, innocent bystanders that want them freed, but the bigger picture is I'm after Saren, so we'll try letting her know that's what our goal is here.
Give me what I need, and I'll strike back at the one who betrayed you.
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short, but have gone on too long.
Well, shit.
Your blood will feed the ground and the new growth.
You already got that fired off. I was going to try hitting you right away with some damping. Tally, but...
It seems it has learned speech from the commando. We must find a weak spot on the creature where more copies of the Asari show up.
How do you know that, Tally? Just to gain some of that more female intuition. Tally just knows that there's more clones to come.
That hurt it. I can tell. A few more of those and it's in trouble.
Yeah, I'd say. And you will want to get some saves in between the Asari clones, because there are, at least there wasn't in the regular game. I can't now say for sure in Legendary Edition, but I don't believe so, that there are no auto saves in between each of these as you make your way up. So if you were to die all the way up, you'd have to come all the way back, start all over. So.
Over here, Commander. Definitely something different in this area.
Oh, we already got it, Tal. We already burst its little bubble. Kind of explosion, but still not that impressive for Shep. Yeah, this was really creepy. First time you play through, man, you're like, oh, they gonna wake up and I've got to leave them behind me. Not a good feeling. How's it keep producing all the clothes and weapons that each clone has too? Though, has it got like a armament factory within it? I don't know. Kind of curious.
This flesh reborn will be destroyed.
Again. Man, shotguns are so awesome. But absolutely gotta take Tally and Rex. Ooh. Telling you, man. Like freaking pinatas in here with the explosive rounds. That's a good time, people. Miles heavy. Alright, let's try and get her with the jumping quicker this time. Yep, there she is. Alright, Sal, get her. Put her down. Shot him in the arse. Ooh. We'll save before we start. Moving on. See if I can bust that before they really get into it. Yeah, buddy. Alright, keep trying that. Oof. God. Got hit by one of them exploding sacks. Kind of blinds you. That might be from the community patch, I'm not sure, but yeah, if you're too close to one of those sacks that have exploded a couple of times, it will blind you for a little bit. Which obviously can be a pretty tough spot to be in with all these guys around. Bad boys right there. Do not walk near them and they explode, they'll blind you. Oops, didn't mean to do that, but oh well. Yeah, put them on the ground, man. Makes life a lot easier. And when they swarm you and all start doing their vomiting crap on you. Like I said, their poison basically, you know, bypasses your shields. Oh, there it goes, it got me. Not good. Trying to aim it, hit it from over. Let's see if it does any reaction at all. No, it is not. See if I can save. Alright, good. Yeah, there have been no autosaves yet, so let's see, can we blow it up from over here? Block it. It ain't letting me on here. We got that wobbling, huh? Alright.
You are nothing. Nutrients feed upon.
There we go. There she is. That's the original.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
Now, I believe it's due to the Spectre mod in Mass Effect 3. She does make a reappearance in it if you let her live here. And I do like Shallow's character though. Even if you do decide to like execute her, she like fully accepts her fate. And she just like, I don't know. She just comes across to me as like really stand up. But like she just accepted it. Like, yeah, I've done some evil and some wrong here, helping Saren do this, and now that the harm we've done to this creature, like she accepts her fate if that's what you do. But I'll say too that the first time, well, especially the first time that I played this, and you find that you did kill the Thorian, I did feel bad about it because it seemed like it was probably a unique, life form, and obviously thousands and thousands of years old, and brought its life to an end. Like, it's pretty tragic of a thing to have done. But, are you all right?
Is everything all right? Are you hurt?
I am fine, or I will be, in time. My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
So he tricked her?
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
She tried to manipulate Saren, but in the end, her plan backfired.
Yeah, there's more to this.
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
That's pretty messed.
Saren's pretty quick to betray his own people.
He was quick to betray the Thorian, too. After he had what he wanted, he ordered the Geth to destroy all evidence of its existence. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
Tell me what that is.
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
So the cipher is knowledge.
So the Thorian taught Saren to think like a Prothean. How?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory. A viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
There's gotta be a way.
I need that knowledge to stop Saren.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity.
I always like this look Shala gives him right after this. He's like, what the hell did I just see? Right there, she's like, wait a minute. What the hell was that I just looked at? Holy shit.
I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are part of you now.
What was that? Commander Shepard, are you alright?
Messed up my mind. I ain't sure, but I'm okay.
I saw something. It still didn't make any sense.
No, still
You have been
confused.
given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
You look a little unsteady, Commander. Perhaps you should return to the Normandy.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
You know anything about the conduit?
Do you know what the conduit is, or where it is?
No, I'm sorry. All I know is that Saren believes the conduit was the key to the Prothean extinction.
That can't be good, whatever it is.
You have the cipher. In time, your visions will clear. They will lead you to the conduit. I only pray you find it before Saren does.
Tell me more about Saren.
What else can you tell me about Saren?
There is little I could tell you that you do not already know. He's powerful, he's charismatic, and he is dangerous. Once I followed him, blind to his true nature. But now I see he's leading the galaxy into an age of darkness and suffering.
And what of the Thorian?
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Thorian?
When the creature enveloped me, I became part of it, but I still don't truly understand it. So alien, so ancient. Its exact age is impossible to know. It measured time differently. 10,000 years of hibernation broken by a few frantic centuries of activity. Its mind was awesome, magnificent. It transcended all classification. And now it is gone.
I mean, see, that's kind of what I was getting at earlier. Like, I mean, obviously, it harmed organic beings, but using its spores and bending it to its will of with pain conditioning, but nevertheless, it still is, a pretty unique life form. It would seem. Bringing it to its end is kind of sucks. But to me, I mean, that sounds sad, but yeah, I mean, I understand why.
Don't tell me you feel sorry for that thing.
The Thorian was a unique life form. A sentient being that lived for 50,000 years, maybe more. There is nothing even remotely like it in the known galaxy. I'm grateful you saved me from a life of thraldom. Yet I cannot help but feel some sorrow for the loss of such a rare and remarkable creature.
Yeah, it's understandable. Um, right, Shepard, with the personal questions again.
I want to know more about you.
There is nothing remarkable about me. I was merely one of Matriarch Benezia's disciples. For nearly 2 centuries, I followed her, learning at her feet. When Benezia revealed her plan
Damn,
to
2
join
centuries?
Saren, she gave her disciples a choice. Only those who were willing had to follow her. Many felt her plan was too dangerous, but I believed in her. I thought she could turn Saren away from his insanity. Instead, we joined him in it.
Like right here, I can't let you go. That you're gonna execute her. She accepts that fate. Um, what could I do with you? What should be your fate?
Now that you're free of the Thorian, what are you planning to do next?
If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
And this is why I will let her live, and why I do prefer that. Is she knows she's done wrong, and she's looking to do right. That's admirable. Even noble. Yep, a noble idea.
The colonists will need all the help they can get. They'll be happy to have you on their side.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
And upon you.
I can't believe it. Jong says we'll have all the money we need to keep this place running. It's because of you, Shepard. I can't thank you enough.
Yep, I'm glad to help.
Ships are already on their way here with supplies.
Cool.
Thank you so much. Now Exogeny will pour the money in. We'll be able to rebuild and then some.
Looks like the colony will survive after all.
Let's hope so.
It's nice to finally get the support we deserve.
We've never had funding like this before.
And here, if you didn't turn it into him earlier, you now get a chance again to.
Thanks again. That data will be very valuable once I get out of here.
Yeah, you get another chance to turn it into him.
I hope the new money doesn't spoil this place.
I'm down, dude.
Commander, glad to see you survived your encounter with the Thorian.
Yeah, I'm sure you're just so thrilled.
You won't recognize this place when we're done.
Yeah, maybe not.
All of a sudden, it's like we're worth something.
Yeah.
I've never seen such a turnaround by a company.
You sure get results.
Boy, don't I.
I fought so hard, but any thought of my own caused so much pain.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I will do what I can to assist the colony in this difficult time. I am ashamed of the damage done to the lives of these people.
Alright, take care, Shiala.
Farewell, Shiala.
Farewell, Commander. I wish you well in your hunt.
Thank you, and I'll see you in Mass Effect 3. Speak to him.
I never thought I would be so thrilled to see a soldier. Forgive my previous inaction, but under the Thorian's influence, every thought was examined and filtered.
Understandable. What about now?
What will you do now that the fighting is over?
I may stay, try to recover my losses. I can have new supplies delivered within weeks. Perhaps the colony will survive after all.
I can't imagine he has any new supplies.
Let me see what you have in
but
stock.
we'll
Of
look.
course. Return in the future, and I may even have more to see.
Yep, big old nothing. Yeah, I guess that just stays closed. But I was curious what they have in that on the door. I did want to see, because I think we can find a few people in here.
She's gone. We've lost everything.
and Greta has gone. I'm sorry. I just don't want to talk right now.
How dare you? To Greta? Which was Greta? Was that the old lady that with the husband who was looking after her? Can't remember. Hope not. That sucked.
The only thing I can say for that plant is it made me forget how hungry I am.
Feros will be back in shape in no time, Commander. We'll make sure of it.
Let's hope.
You were at the Skillian Blitz, right? Never thought someone like you would help us.
Pleased to surprise you. I can't speak to you.
Thanks, Commander. It's great to be free again.
You're welcome.
I had my own thoughts again. Thank you, Commander.
You're welcome.
Feros can survive, especially now that we're free again.
That sounds like the lady with the awful voice that we met on Eden Prime. But she doesn't have as awful voice in this.
That plant took my mind, but you made sure it'll never happen again. Nothing will stop this colony.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it reminds me of her.
Feros is ours again. We'll make sure it stays that way.
Alright. Oh no, she's alright. I don't remember who's Greta. The name's familiar, but I don't remember.
Thought you hero types were all talk. Glad I was wrong.
No, I'm glad to surprise you.
Who'd have thought we'd get a war hero on our side?
Ah, Gianna Parsini.
Feros is ours again. It will be good to get back to business. I can think for myself again. It's like getting a second chance.
Yeah.
Free. I can't believe I'm free.
Man, I'm glad to have helped you, Ian. You're a brave dude, man. You fought very bravely.
That was a nightmare. No one should ever feel pain like that.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
We might have a chance now, thanks to you.
I'll try and make it so. How you feeling?
Thank you for everything you tried to do here.
Glad to help.
Finally, we have hope again. It was in my head. Like getting slapped every time your eyes left the ground.
Udina?
I'm free. Thank you for giving me my mind back. It was awful. Every time I thought about speaking out, even the memory is painful. We can make this colony work. We just need to build it for ourselves.
Alright, well, best of luck to y'all. I don't think there's anyone or anything over on this side. I'll take a peek. Obviously, we're just going to return to the ship, and then I think we'll be in the comms room where we'll have a little meeting. Then I'll talk to the council, and then we'll call it a session. That's what we're looking at now.
Finally, that damn thing is out of my head. I can think without pain. And with the power cells you brought, I can get this place up and running again. Thanks, Commander.
I'm kind of going back and forth whether that is actually Jennifer Hill's voice or not.
Thanks for getting me these power cells. Now hopefully I can get this damn thing working.
I'm not sure.
It will take time for things to get back to normal.
Not a bad outcome. Everyone wins.
Your handling of Exo Jenny was impressive.
Wasn't it just?
You broke at a far gentler resolution than many colonies manage.
Yep. Not. Hold on. Kinda remind me a little bit of Samantha Trainer. Might just be the hairstyle. Alright. Back to the old Normandy. And so next up we'll be doing well, we'll talk with the crew. I'll do a couple side missions and head probably to the Citadel. That's the aim of the next episode. So probably I'm gonna guess maybe 2 or 3 episodes we might be doing side quest type of stuff. Because after that, once we head to Vermeer, it's all going down towards endgame. But we don't have that much further to go, honestly. back on board we go. I missed you, Normandy.
Stand by,
Oh,
shore
nope.
party. Decontamination in progress.
Not me.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
I feel a little bit odd.
The cipher shook me up a bit.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Do it.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Did you see anything?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the commander's mind is incomplete.
But we didn't get anything useful out of that.
You sure you didn't come across any kind of clue or hint? Something we might have missed?
Everything I saw you already know. You were right about the Reapers. The Protheans were destroyed by a race of sentient machines. I think it is obvious there is a connection between the Reapers, the Prothean extinction, and the Conduit, but I did not see anything that would help us find it.
Okay, so now what?
What's our next move?
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, but something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
You alright?
Dr. Chalkwash should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
Alright, go for it.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Feros report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yep.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogeny should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that would have worked.
Exogeny tried to study it. Look how that turned out.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
No. I help everyone that I can.
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
Admirable. But sometimes Spectres have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
Yep, a bit of foreshadowing, obviously, of a big decision we got coming up there on Burmar. Alright, guys, let's get up to the galaxy map and close this out. So there it is. Feros is done. So we'll do a round. We'll talk to the crew, speaking to Joker and whatnot. I don't forget to speak to Joker. And we'll talk to everyone else and get their input. And we'll head try and do a couple of side missions. At the very least, we'll do one. I hope to do a couple, and then we'll head to the Citadel so I could debrief Udina and Anderson again, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're enjoying this. I am. Let's continue this ride. Bella Shepard, she's signing off, and RK Craig, that's me. I'm signing off. Catch you guys around on the next time. Laters.